That's why you can let your 16-year-old do it.
Why? I get a lot of guys that ask about the bed liner. Like if it's a spray-in or
A drop-in?
why?
That is a great question.
That's spraying, isn't it? Or is that?
I don't know. You tell me.
It looks like a drop-in.
That is definitely not a drop-in.
It is not?
That is a spray-on.
That's,
So the difference is this, Jillian. The drop-ins, the biggest thing was those were the plastic liners that used to be back in the day. The main thing with that is it allowed moisture to get in between the bed and the bed liner. So it would rust. It would hurt the integrity of the vehicle. The other thing is this: you can't throw a bunch of cedar blocks into the back of a plastic bed liner because it's going to hit, it's going to skip and hit the back of your cab. It's going to break, it's going to crack, and it's going to sound like shit. Your cinder blocks that you may carry or shingles or whatever slide on the plastic bed liner. This, it's lifetime warranted. You can throw bricks, shingles, whatever you want. Nothing's going to break through this to the actual bed of the truck.
It will scuff up, but
It'll scuff up, but that's what trucks are for. A lot of people have forgotten about
all
that.
new trucks are gonna have the spray-in.
There are no new trucks. I don't even know if they even sell plastic bed liners for trucks anymore. And that's
shouldn't.
actually a good question.
Done a lot, so.
Rhino lining used to not be near as good as Line-X. Now Rhino lining is just as good as Line-X. So if you were to Rhino Line-X or get from the factory, they are all equivalent quality. It's about a $350 upgrade from the factory. It's about a $450 installation from outside of that. So I would never let that be an issue with the guest if it didn't have it, because that's easily done after the fact.
What's that thing?
What's what thing? This?
No, that thing. Oh, okay.
So you could be out camping, just jumped out of a very cold lake and want to blow dry your hair. I may want to be able to run a power tool to do some handy dandy work and increase our camping comfortability.
so what's the maximum power?
12 volts, sir, just like home.
No. It's got 110. It's got a 110.
110.
Outlet. But I want to know is how many watts. What's the maximum watts of the device that would work? Like for instance, could I plug an extension cord in and use it to operate my garage door opener when the power's out on my garage?
You absolutely could. What I wouldn't do is like
You want to have the
power up
engine
the
running.
generators on the rocket that goes to Mars off that.
Yeah. Well, because I have a little inverter-like thing that I could plug into my cigarette lighter, but it's not powerful enough to
Are you
operate
gonna buy a
the
truck,
garage
Brian?
door. Huh?
You gonna buy a truck?
We're working on it.
Never.
Oh, okay.
Only a Ford that backs up to his boat in the water.
Oh, I saw a cute little Explorer.
Whoa, whoa.
pickup truck
Okay,
on the way to work.
so these will be a lot more. I don't know the exact wattage or voltage, but this will run anything that a 3-prong plug-in that is rated to be plugged in. I mean
Like,
that
you
is.
can't plug
So,
your, like,
say I could bring an extension cord, bring my TV, my game out, and I hook
You
it
could
up.
plug in a 6-pack to that and run your stereo, your TV, whatever you want. It's gonna run off that.
And
The
does the
beautiful
engine
thing
have
is
to be
there's a
running?
fuse. You're gonna want it running. It doesn't.
Because it'll deplete your battery.
Absolutely. It actually requires you to have it running.